So the DuraMAX Texas Grand Prix, the COTA race for NASCAR in 2026, has set a NASCAR record for the first time in the sport's 76-year history, season number 77 for the championship. And yeah, for the first time, a driver has won the first three races back to back to back. It's a three-peat. And who better to do it than somebody driving for Michael Jordan's team, right? Somebody who knows a thing about three-peats. Tyler Reddick ends up with 3 wins in a row to open up the 2026 Cup Series season. And for somebody who, 2 seasons ago was regular season champion, last year went winless, it's so great to see something like that happening, the kind of turnaround that he's had in the past 12 months. Especially, like I said, the struggles that he had when it came to 2025. Now, Reddick's story on how he wins the race is not particularly complex. He qualifies up front. I mean, he struggles in the early phase during stage 1, but he flips a stage into stage 2 and just continues to manage the car through stage 2 whilst his rivals behind him struggle. NASCAR said, "Oh, we're learning a new term this week, tyre deck." At least that's what Mike Joy said in the broadcast. And oh boy, wait until they start hearing about dirty air. Because you looked at that and you go, that is exactly what's happening. Dirty air is causing tyre deck. So if you're somebody who's more used to right turns as well as left turns, tyre deck and dirty air, those are common phenomena. But it makes sense as to why the people who had the best performances outside of the most time leader were people who, have got a reputation on road courses. Shane Van Gisbergen, who had a horrible qualifying, but ends up 2nd in stage 1, 10th in stage 2, but that's because he flipped the stage in stage 2, and then in stage 3 ends up 2nd again. I mean, Blaney had some good runs, but someone else who also had some pretty good runs, though his finishing position doesn't dictate it, is Connor Zilic. I've tipped Zilic to be somebody who could make it into the chase this year, and I looked to the road course performances being one of those things. I'd say he exemplified it. Both the times he got turned at turn 1 were not his fault, it was just he was on the outside. And so when people pinball, they pinball into the guy on the outside. First time it was the guy whose car he's taken over, Daniel Suarez. Second time it was Kyle Busch, right? In both occasions, it was fellow Chevys that set off the thing that turned him. But, yeah, he had some good runs. Like, bearing in mind he was, sent down to the back twice. To be on the cusp of the top 10 is good. Elsewhere, the other 2311 cars had some good runs. I mean, Bubba Wallace had been running in the top 10 a lot of the day, finished 11th behind Denny Hamlin. And Riley Herbst at some points was within the top 20. He drops down to 23rd at the end, but he's had a good open to the season as well. And what it just means is that Tyler Reddick's advantage at the top is massive already. Bearing in mind things like point scoring, I think he's easily a race clear now. 186 points. Bubba Wallace in 2nd place. He's on 116. 3rd place is Chase Elliott on 114, and then it's 100 in 4th place for Ryan Blaney. SVG, by the way, 30th place in Daytona 500, 5th in the regular season standings. I'm now feeling more confident about my SVG pick as well. Because if I look at it right now, if the playoffs were to start today, there are some interesting drivers on the outside looking in and some interesting drivers on the inside looking out. For instance, on the outside looking in, I look down 23rd Denny Hamlin, 24th Christopher Bell. Alex Bowman is 56th, by the way. 56th. Wait, why did I say 56th? I'm going to blame being ill. 36th. He's 36th. But, yeah, just on the inside right now, on the bubble, Ryan Preece and Ty Gibbs. Kyle Larson's down in 15th. Zane Smith who had some good runs, got turned in, like I said, that incident with Silic. Still 14th in the standings. Byron's in 13th. Keselowski's 12th. You got in the top 10, so behind Van Gisbergen, it's Logano, Suarez, Allmendinger, McDowell, and Hocevar. Now, that would be utterly fascinating. Anyways, folks, as you can tell by me thinking that there are 56 Cup Series drivers, I should probably go get some rest and recover from this cold. But as always, thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and until next time, bye for now.